We must remember that man is a spiritual animal. People think he's just a human being. No, no. He's the animalistic side. He has the animalistic side. He also has the spiritual side. Now, we take good care of the animalistic side. We dress it up in good shape and we feed it. We go to movies and we have an automobile and we go around. But how about the spiritual side? The most important side we are apt to forget, unless we're wise and catch on a little bit, that we're going to have that side after we're through here and not the other. And so to make life worthwhile, we must feed. We must feed the spiritual side of us, because that will survive. And remember, realization, this is important, through the techniques of self-realization fellowship, will give you God contact. That's feeding the spiritual side. Remember, yoga by action, by definite action of God contact, is the best and the greatest, in fact, the only food that will satisfy your soul. And so in closing, I'd like to read just a bit of one of the Master's letters, and then I'm through. When he says, now listen, we are children of God made in His image, and this life should be full of something other than trouble for us. It will be if we realize that we are children of God, made in His image. And it says that in the Scriptures. I say ye are God's, children of the Most High. We must instill that into us, into our consciousness, so that we never forget it and make the effort for God contact. And so he says finally, be not afraid, child of eternal lightning. We are simply one with the great flame of God, which is and ever was and shall be. That's God. We are a ray of that. We must know that through self-realization. Be not afraid, child of eternal lightning. March on with unperturbed, steady steps, elbowing through a million darknesses. What is the body? What is it compared to God's light and love? It's nothing. What is the body, he says? What is this passing show? They are gone. But the candles that you are lighting and burning in your Father's house will show you your path here and hereafter. The candles that you are lighting through definite effort to know God, they will light your path here and hereafter. So he says, I can speak no more. Stand by God and His servant, and you will see His hand working with infinite love to all. For those are the Master's words that make it imperative that we have God contact. How do we have it? Through meditation. Through meditation. One part of meditation will give you contact with the great light of God, His presence, and the sound of that great vibration of God. It will give you that. But that's not all of it. That's just preparation for the second part of real meditation. Through the first part you can know through intuition the structure of the whole cosmos. But that will not satisfy our souls. The second part is that we must realize ecstasy, our oneness with God. We must have that joy of the soul. And that comes when? When the wave of our little soul merges in the great ocean of spirit. When we want God completely, surrender everything to want Him, what happens? Then the wave of our soul, the little wave, melts in the great ocean of spirit. And when His love comes, and your soul merges in the great Spirit of God, you want nothing else. Then surely life will be worth living. That is what the Guru has done for all who are loyal to him, and will do for each and every one of you. And when God comes through the channel of the Master, and you feel and are one with His great love, there's nothing else, no word can describe. When He will come, that's up to Him. But He surely will come. And so remember, feel that, have that, work for that. And when you have that, life surely will be worth living.
In order to profit from these practical teachings in a meaningful way, which will have a definite and tangible impact in your life, we suggest that you subscribe to the Self-Realization Fellowship's home study course on the science of yoga. Please visit the SRF on the web at yogananda-srf.org or call the SRF's Mother Center in Los Angeles, California at 323-225-2471.